Who the fuck likes anime?
Konnichi the fuck wa, everybody. Welcome to an extra super stinky special edition of the Anime Trap House. The wingding version.
Oh, yeah.
Real stinky.
What? If it's wingding, dude, isn't that the font?
It's wing. Yeah, but okay,
You're a fucking wingding, dude.
We're gonna wing it. We're winging it. Wingding in it, dude.
We are winging it, and we are a couple of dings, right?
Wing ding, bro. It's like you're in my fucking head because you know what I mean.
I get it, dude.
Wingding.
Ding, 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 ding.
I'm going to be your host, kinda, not really. Me and Harris are going to be your host, okay? Because, listen, dude, okay? People have shit, okay?
Yeah.
Like, don't judge us.
Life,
stuff,
like fucking
things.
Sometimes you use the clamps too hard on your butt cheeks and it tears. And then the poop is just falling out of you and you gotta, like, diapers not enough. You know, like
diapers not enough. Even normal human, like adult diapers.
Yeah, like you get a garbage bag and then like you seen like like Aladdin wears those like really baggy pants. Imagine that, but they're connected at the bottom. It's just a plastic bag. You're just sitting and dump. Yeah, like, and it just keeps falling out. Like the more you eat, it just kind of.
Yeah,
I don't know how long it takes for normal humans to digest stuff, but after I eat, it's like 30 minutes and I gotta poop.
Yeah. I like this. That should be an anime character. Like every time they eat, it's their body digests it like almost like instantly, and it goes straight through them.
Yeah. So
they wear the Aladdin pants, and there's shit always in them, and then like zany antics can come out, and
they have a little chute at the bottom, right? So then when they do a flip, the centrifugal force sends the poop flying out, and
comes
then
right out.
It's like a poop. Catapult.
And then when he's like fighting a boss, he just fucking like gets like a bunch of food and he just right, he's just fucking eating it like speed eats it, and then the pants fill up bigger and bigger, okay, and he's just speed eating, and then for his super attack he has two little knobs on the front of his knees of the pants, and he fucking opens them, and it like is a mega burst of shit.
Yeah, like a Kamehameha, like Kamehameha
shit may dude. Hey Cody, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Well,
this is the problem with us both being hosts, is that neither of us are gonna stop the other one.
Not at all. Like that's the best part about this podcast is the bouncing ideas off each other.
Right. The shit Kamehameha, like that was magic right there. You know what I'm saying?
You think we wrote that shit? No. It's fucking just made that shit up.
That's the pinnacle of wingding in it. You know what I'm saying?
Wingding, dude. Oh yeah. Yeah, so it's just me and Harris hosting today. Justin had some life shit happen, It happens, and then Kyle was just fucking. He's seen that Justin wasn't coming, so he just fucked off about it, and now we don't know where he's at.
Just no-showed,
Just fuck. He's like, all right, I'm going back to bed. He's
like,
definitely
we're not
sleeping.
doing this. I'm going to bed.
I'm out, guys. So yeah,
which I respect, but also fuck him.
Yeah, fuck you, dude. He didn't even like ask if we're doing anything else. He just was like, I'm out. You know?
Cody didn't even say like that much later that, hey, okay, we'll do something.
It was like an hour. It was like an hour and a half, which to him is probably,
I guess,
like a whole.
He's already deep in REM sleep,
Yeah, dude. I want to just be deep in REM.
That's what he's already deep in that Snorlax.
So instead of Konosuba, which I know you guys are all clamoring to hear us talk about the final 5 episodes, we're gonna talk about the first episode of Mugen Train.
The Demon Slayer Season 2.
Yeah, Demon Slayer Season 2 Mugen Train arc.
Kimitsu no Yaiba.
But before we do that, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go through housekeeping. I just want to shout out to our Patreon people because we owe them that. All right. We're gonna shout out to the fastest man around, Chris Purdue. They're also I'm trying to think of things from this episode, Harris. I'm not good at it.
Do your best.
Fastest man around, Chris Purdue. The old woman throwing karate at people, Aquino, and also the little girl getting railed and choked on the railroad, Gaozan.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Patrons.
Thank Patreon people.
We love you guys. All right, so this is going to be a mini-sode. We're literally just talking about one episode. We just watched it on stream, so we're gonna wing ding it, and then say if we liked it.
Yeah. So what plot,
dude. Wait, no, we don't do plot. Do we? How do we do this? Do we want to go with the rating first, or do we want to do the episode and then our rating since it's just one episode?
I think we should stick to the normal.
Oh yeah, we'll do the normal.
So we'll do a rating first.
Okay, so we're both hosts, so let's scream who should go first. Okay, ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Coty.
Hey, go first.
Okay, it's
okay.
You were louder. I didn't yell. Yeah, so it's a dope. Like it's good. It's good Demon Slayer stuff. Animation always just a fucking one. Steak sauce. Well. It was it was a very chill, kind of low key episode. Sets the stage for the Mugen Train, gives you some information about it. It's all good. I love Rengoku as a character. I could just watch him do nothing for ever and be completely happy with it. The villain was cool. The fast stuff was cool.
Fast Rengoku stuff is always cool. Yeah.
The whole plot about him saving the two people and he his dad saved the older lady in the past. That was cool. It's just good, but it's one episode, What else are you going to say about it?
There's one episode and it was like, it was just like, what was he doing before? Yeah. So it's, what really can you do with that?
Right. There's not much.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Coty. Oh, thanks,
Harris.
Go ahead, Coty. Thanks, Coty. Yeah, it's dope. I agree pretty much with everything you said. But also with the animation shit, when they're sitting in the shop and they're eating, the shop, I don't know if it's like all 3D modeled, but it looks so fucking cool. Like, because the smoke effects are obviously like CG. It's like a CG smoke effect, right? Like you'd see in like After Effects or something. But it just looks so fucking real that it's really like it's a weird thing to see like drawn shit, but then like fucking actual real smoke. It's fucking cool. And I love it. I love the aesthetic of it.
Yeah, it's some Space Jam kind of stuff.
It's fucking, dude, it's a fucking some wingding
like
shit.
Like if
dude.
If Michael Jordan was the smoke.
That's the movie I want to see, dude. Space Jam, but it's Michael Jackson.
And he's just like, well, Bugs, hee.
And then he starts fisting Elmer Fudd. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Didn't he have a movie?
Who? Jackson?
Michael Jackson?
I didn't watch it.
No, I'm thinking of the video game. The Moonwalker video game. Do you remember that video game, dude? You were Michael Jackson. And it was a platforming game, and you're like saving kids and stuff. It's kind of weird if you.
Oh yeah, didn't date right.
Do it now, then like you get like an ultimate move, and then you do the ultimate move, and like all the enemies on the screen start dancing, and then they die at the end of the fucking animation. It's a trip.
That's a lot. Yeah. I hate that. I hate that so much.
Yeah. It's good, dude. Go look it up on YouTube. That video game was wild. It was like a fever dream, but it was real.
It sounds like a fever dream. Did not date well. Didn't date well at all.
I don't think so.
Saving kids and shit.
I don't know.
Yeah, first episode of season 2, Kimetsu no Yaiba Mugen Train arc is dope. It's dope. It's a good backstory. I like seeing Rengoku, but I already know he's a good guy. Like you don't need to show me he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
It was good.
But I like
because a lot of people said that in the movie you didn't get enough of Rengoku.
Yeah.
I think this was a good 20 minutes into him. He was the main character, you know.
Yeah.
There's maybe like a total of 3 minutes in this episode that he wasn't on the screen.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll see more of him though throughout, because I know they're doing the whole arc.
Yeah.
In the, like the first part of the season, and I'm sure we'll see more of him.
Yeah.
I hope so anyway.
You think watching the movie before this episode made this episode better or worse?
Better.
Or didn't affect it?
Better 100%. If I didn't see the movie and I watched this episode, I would not give a shit about anything that happened.
That's fair.
Like, I think the people, I would love to hear from people who haven't seen the movie and watched it. They're probably like, who the fuck is this guy? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking cares about this guy.
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, because, I mean, we're going to talk about spoilers for the movie in this, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So beware of that. But I do think that watching the movie and then watching this episode makes this episode better.
Yeah.
Because it's just more of Rengoku, and like I said, the biggest argument against the movie that I've seen is that you just don't get enough Rengoku.
Yeah.
And then here comes the spoilers for the movie. At the end of the movie and at the end of the Mugen Train arc, Rengoku dies. So getting this like kind of almost prequel to that to see like how good of a guy he is, I think just fills his character out a little bit more. Where in the movie he's asleep for at least 50% of the movie.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So
he's not even he's asleep, but he's like just holding a person up, choking them like completely asleep. It's amazing.
Yeah. That's fucking fire, dude. And that's not even why I like him, because he did that. Even though like choking little kids I'm all about, because fuck little kids. But like, you know,
everything else about him is just likable, you know? He's just a good guy.
Dude,
yeah.
You know? And his foil in Akaza is just great. Like it was a fantastic build between the two of them.
And then the thing is too, is everybody like, oh yeah, he's only cool because you got a really cool fight with him. Yeah, we did get that. But also everything after the fight that he talks about, like the little bit of perspective you get on him as a character is just good, dude.
Yeah.
Just good, you know?
And the fight is good, but I wouldn't say I like Rengoku because of his fighting style or his powers or anything like that. Yeah, it's just his personality.
That's the most thing though people will say, like, oh, you only like him because you got a cool fight. You know what I'm saying?
Like, and that fight was awesome. But I would argue that fight, like Akaza was the cooler one in that fight.
I love
fucking
Akaza.
Dope.
Yeah.
But the conversation between them I thought was really fucking good. I don't know, maybe a couple of fights in My Hero Academia where the fight's actually happening and there's a conversation going on that was like just as interesting as the fight.
Yeah.
Between like this character that's like, hey, you're fucking awesome. I want you to be a demon so we could like fight forever. And the other person being just, no, human spirit is great and humanity is great because it's fleeting and it's beautiful, man.
Yeah. And I like how he's like, I mean, you won, but I fucking won. Like, like Tanjiro spells it out. He's like, he did win. Nobody died.
Right.
On the train.
You didn't kill nobody and nobody on the train died. And
yeah.
You're fucking dog water running away now.
Yeah.
You know?
But dude.
Yeah.
Dude, dude. I know this ain't. I've already freaked the fuck out on our Mugen Train episode, but when Tanjiro throws the sword through him and calls Akaza a coward, and he fucking like, you see his heart like go because he got called a coward, and he's like, I'm literally gonna go commit suicide to kill you. I will kill you in 1 second, and then I'll die from the sun. Do you understand?
Yeah.
That shit was hard as fuck, dude. It's love good. Him. I love.
That's
Akaza.
why I just want more, dude. That was the most heartbreaking thing about them saying season 2 was going to start with the Mugen Train.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, just
give me
the fucking story.
Just give me
like, what happens with Tanjiro? Does he get a new sword? Because, like, Tanjiro also hit a very critical point in his development where he was just like, I am useless.
Yeah, and I am dog water, dude.
I like, these people are so much stronger than I think I can ever be, and I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
So
I did like that power scale, like zoom out, just to show like this is what like the elite look like.
Yeah,
it's pretty dope. Good. I wonder how I wonder how we're gonna get him to that level, because he's gonna have to fight like some of those people. Right. Is it just gonna be a combination of the 3 main characters fighting him, or is he gonna unlock a Super Saiyan, or like what the fuck's gonna happen?
Like Nezuko's still around too, right?
That's
like,
true. Yeah. So it could be 4 of them.
Too,
yeah, that's true.
But like, which I don't know. I think I would be okay with that if like the top 4 is not ever a 1-on-1.
Yeah, it's like just all
2-on-1 or 3 or 4-on-1.
Yeah, I'd like that, because then it'd be smart fighting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then you can leave like the huge power battles between the actual Hashira and the other demons. That'd be pretty cool.
Right. Because like it's I don't think any of those 3 between Zenitsu, Inosuke, or Tanjiro even want to be Hashira. Like
no. Tanjiro's only goal is to kill Michael Jackson.
Right. To just make Nezuko a human again.
Yeah.
And Zenitsu just kind of was forced into this whole thing, and then Inosuke just wants to fucking fight. You know, I don't think he really cares about being a Hashira or not. He just wants to fight.
Yeah, he says, are you Hashira? Let's fucking go, dude.
On site, on light, dude.
Hashira, you bitch ass Hashira, dude.
Yeah.
Plot! Super quick plot! 1 episode plot! I scared you? I wish I would have closed my eyes when I screamed plot.
It's fine. I was thinking about it, and then I was staring right at you, and then you just screamed plot.
Fuck yeah, dude. All right, so plot, dude. You know, we're both hosting. Let's both talk at the exact same time. How does that sound?
Yeah.
So
he also goes to the restaurant,
and then he's not on.
Oh yeah, the train. I forgot about the train. There's a conductor on the train. he gets killed, and we don't know what happened, but it was a blue light, and you're like, ooh.
And there's blood all over. There's blood spray, dude, and it's pretty cool, you know.
And then it cuts to Rengoku eating in a restaurant, and he's yelling delicious, right, which is what Japanese omae. And then Cody and I were talking about it. We saw this post on Reddit where they said that samurai back in the day for their last meal would yell like delicious to show that they were enjoying the meal. And so, you know, like Rengoku does that because he's like, you know, every meal could be his last. And I thought that was too much for me. It's
beautiful, dude. Every bite he says it because this could literally be the last thing I've ever ate.
Yeah.
So you have to savor every bite, dude.
Yeah.
And that's hard as fuck.
That's hard as fuck, dude. Because sometimes you be eating food that's not that good.
It's not that good.
You still have to be yelling delicious about it, you know?
Could you imagine, like, if he had kids and was married? Do you think that's why he never got married? Because they just left him?
Yeah.
They had one meal together, and he's like, yeah, so how's your day at work? And she's talking, he's like, umai!
Yeah.
Umai!
And then she's like, I
can't. Like, I just need you to stop for a second. I need you to stop for 1 fucking second.
Yeah, so how was your day at school today, little Timmy? Oh my!
I got beat up, Dad. Oh my!
Yeah. That's why his dad fucking hates him, dude.
Yeah.
He's been doing that since he was a kid, you know? His dad comes home from like a long day at work of saving, like killing demons and shit. He's like, I just put the food on the table. And then you just hear little Rengoku, oh my! And you're like, oh my fucking dude, this kid is getting whooped on right now.
For real. And then, but it doesn't help. Like, he beats his son, but his son just gets stronger. And that's why we see him all depressed and shit on a pillow. And he's like, I don't care what you do, dude.
He's like, I tried beating you and you just got stronger. And like every time I hit you, you just yelled hurt at me. I don't know how to say that in Japanese. Hurt!
Every time I would punch you and some sweat off my fist would go into your mouth, you would just scream, umai. I hate you, dude.
I hate you.
And now I hate your brother too.
Right.
Fuck both of you.
Here's my sword about it. So they're in the restaurant and it's some dope looking food, man.
It's really good food.
And then some other demon slayer comes in and he's all like, hey, so there's been 40 deaths on the Mugen train and they're decommissioning it, but they're going to start it up soon. And then there's this demon named Slasher around and he's killing people. And Rengoku says, okay,
All right, so then Rengoku's like, all right, now I sell bento boxes, okay? So he takes all the bento boxes and then he gets on a train, and then the person's like, you're not supposed to be here. This train isn't for people. And he's like, but I'm not suspicious because I have bento boxes, so I'm not suspicious. And the crow's like, hey, you fucking stupid, Rengoku.
He bought the bento boxes from an old lady and her kid. Yeah. And the old lady is the grandma and the kid is the grandkid, and the mom is pregnant and the dad is not a successful business owner.
Which, like, that's fucked up, dude. Like, why that's what you say?
It's just like what they're like we have to show that the parents are around but just useless, and it's just like, okay, so the dad is a unsuccessful business owner and the woman, just make her pregnant.
Just make her pregnant, dude, and then put the kid into like labor, you know?
Yeah, child labor laws didn't exist in like the 1500s, you know?
Yeah, dude. Whatever. How old is she? 11? Fuck, yeah. She can eat, she can work, dude.
Put her out.
Yeah. So then he gets off the train, you know, and he's at he's like, hey, where's the Mugen train at? And then the guy's like, it's over there. I don't understand this part. He's like, you bringing me to the Mugen train? He's like, no, Mugen. You see that?
Right there.
It's right
says
there.
Mugen there on the motherfucking train, dude. It's right
says,
next to the Hogwarts Express. Like the one that says Hogwarts Express is not the Mugen train. The one that says Mugen train is the Mugen train, dude.
He's like, it's good. It's a good thing you said something directly at this moment because it's right there. And then Rengoku's like, all right, I gotta go. And then he just jumps off the fucking train.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope. Pretty dope.
And then he goes with all the food, and then he goes into the warehouse place, and then they're like, "Hey," and he says, "Hey, I came for Mugen Train."
He's like,
and they said, "It's right here."
No, he's like, they're like, "Who the fuck are you?" He's like, "Yeah, your boss said you guys are doing really good, so we bought you food." And it's just all these bento boxes.
And then they're like, "Hey," the one guy's like, "Hey yo, bento boxes," and then everybody comes out of the woodwork eats. Of the woodward woodwork train work.
They come out the train work, and then they all eat bento boxes about it.
They're eating bento boxes, and then all of a sudden a kid screams, and then there's Demon, and he's got his thumbnail inside this dude's cheek, and then he's got his fingers inside the dude's chest.
Yeah.
And Rengoku's like, hey, stop it.
He turns into that fucking TikTok thing. Hey,
you're hurting him.
And then the music starts playing like oh yeah, dude. This is why we fuck those other two guys. Okay, we don't ever need them, dude.
We don't need them. This is probably either gonna be people's favorite thing or their like most hated thing. They're like, never again. If I ever go to an episode and it's just Harris and Coty, shutting it down.
I think I'm just gonna call this episode the Wingding, dude. The Wingding. It's a good fucking name.
Anime Trap House, the Wingding Edition.
Wingding Edition.
So then the demon's all up in the guy, and Rengoku's like, stop. And the guy says, guess what? You are not Sonic, because I'm Sonic, and I'm fast.
And he's blue, and there's blue trails everywhere, and he's scooting around quick. But, dude, when he's moving that fast, that kid should have died.
Yeah, no way, right? Like his whole insides would get scrambled and liquefied and shit, right?
His neck would just be fucking like a newborn baby.
Oh, he'd get whiplash.
Yeah, he'd be like, you know what I'm saying?
I want to see that. I want to see that sometime in my life. Like, I need someone to animate that. Like, someone that runs really fast, but their neck can't keep up with it. So they're just like, oh, and just break their neck.
Dude, his spine would, like, fucking like, it would just string bean out, and he'd be a long boy.
That needs to be a Mortal Kombat fatality.
Oh, dude, how dope would that be? If you, like, grabbed somebody by the feet and swung them so fast, they just stretch, and they're dead.
And their head just pops off with their spine in it, you know?
Oh, yeah,
That's
dude.
Clean, dude. That, to me, that would be the ideal job. Just making Mortal Kombat fatalities. You know?
Yeah.
Like, just get me some weed,
yeah,
and some alcohol, and I'll get fucking tilted, and then just watch Mortal Kombat like on like 3 different screens. Right, first the Mortal Kombat movie, like the old one with Christopher Lambert. Right?
Yeah, of course.
And then every like a fatality compilation, and then like
from
the
each
Mortal
game.
Kombat, and then like the Mortal Kombat live action television show that was around for like 5 episodes or something.
Yeah, and then you need on repeat on a 10-hour loop just the Mortal Kombat theme song.
Yes, absolutely. In the background, like in surround sound.
And then, dude, surrounded your head, dude.
The shit I'll come up with, dude.
You're just sitting there like, grab him by the feet, spin him in the face. Spin that motherfucker. Spin that motherfucker. His spine goes like this, and then he's dead.
I'd be like those things in Minority Report in the water, like, giving them fucking all this crazy shit. Like, write that down.
Oh yeah, dude, that's fucking funny, dude. Just floating, just. Grab his finger.
He grab his finger and pull it off, and then throw it into his eyeball, and then pull it out the other side. And now you just have finger bullets.
Finger bullets.
Easy.
Like some shit they can't even like understand what you're trying to say. They're like,
they just have a notepad that has shit, and then all of a sudden like finger bullets ?
Finger bullets. Like that wasn't even a go. I don't get it.
I don't understand.
Finger bullets.
But see, then you have the second level. Anyway, so he's running around with this guy. He's blue.
Yeah.
And then Rengoku says, "Hey, I'll get you." And then the guy says, "I just like cutting people up, and I don't like the way human food smells. And so I cut up this one bitch so bad. She wish I don't cut her up so bad. And then I just left her there. I didn't even eat her. I left her
to fucking die, dude. I just scratched her
to fucking die.
I scratched her so much, dude."
And Rengoku says, "Well, I saved her. After you cut her, and she's not gonna have any scratches on her."
The demon's like, "Yeah, well now she's gonna be scared of me forever because I cut her so bad, and she wished I didn't cut her so bad."
And then Rengoku says, "Yeah, well, we're gonna heal her by giving her some free therapy and have her talk to a counselor about her fears, so she's gonna be fine, dude."
And then the demon's like, "Yeah, well I'm gonna find her and I'm gonna cut her again, dude, because then I'll kill her this time, though, dude."
And then Rengoku says, "Well, I hit her, so you're not gonna get her."
You guys think this is not a bit. Okay, this is exactly literally what was said between the two. There's like 2 little kids arguing about fucking stupid shit.
And there's one kid just standing there with this dude's whole hand in his chest like, what the fuck is happening, dude?
His finger is almost in his fucking eyeball through his cheek.
Yeah.
And dude's hand is slowly going into his heart.
And these people like, talking about some other bitch.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
His whole hand is in my chest. Help me.
Help me, dude. Fuck that bitch. She's already saved.
Right? You said you saved her. Why are you talking about her?
She's fine, dude. His finger's in my cheek. Do you see this? The finger ain't supposed to go in there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so then, Rengoku does the Demon Slayer thing, right? And cuts the dude's arm offs. Both of his arms.
Cuts his arm offs.
He goes with the good old Aaron Armofsky.
Yeah, it is a well-established thing in the Demon Slayer universe that we hate appendages, especially arms.
We fucking hate arms, dude.
We fucking...
Arnold Schwarzenegger is our least favorite 80s action hero. You know what I'm saying?
Arnold Schwarzenegger, dude. You remember that cartoon from the back in the day, Arnold?
Hey, Arnold!
Hey, Arnold!
We fucking hate Hey, Arnold. Dude.
Hey, Arnold, get the fuck off of that dude's body. That's what we say.
Right. We're all about cat dog because it's 2 animals with half the appendages,
Yeah, and they're all feet.
All feet, no arms, dude.
Feet, dude.
Oh, we entertain ourselves way too easily.
This podcast is literally for nobody but us.
Nope.
Oh, fuck.
So he cuts the demon's arm off, and so the demon runs off and says, "Hey, you cut arm off. I'm leaving now because I'm fast."
You literally, legit, will never catch me, dude.
You never catch me in your
You
life,
remember that guy who shot his girlfriend in the bathroom? I'm faster than him. What's his name?
Oscar Pistorius.
Pistoria.
He's got the fake legs, right?
Yeah, dude, and he shot his girlfriend. Remember that when he killed his girlfriend?
Yeah. So this guy was Oscar Pistorius and ran away.
Yeah.
And Rengoku patches up the kid and says, "Sorry about talking about that other bitch. I was just trying to distract him."
That went on a long time. I just had to build up. I had to breathe harder to get faster, so I just kept saying random shit. My bad.
Right. And so I was just breathing in between those things. Don't think about it. And then the crow brings more Demon Slayer people, and they're like, "We're here to help." And Rengoku said, "Motherfucker already left. Did you not see Oscar Pistorius out there, motherfucker?
Yeah, you didn't hear the clicks? You didn't hear the clicks of the legs?
You didn't hear the clicks running away?" So then Rengoku says, "Okay, it's, I gotta go catch him." And so he runs off.
And he's slow, dude.
He's so slow. It's like how... That guy that other dude was literally Sonic leaving behind like a blue light, and you're just fucking tick, 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 tick all along,
He wasn't even sprinting. He was like half jogging. My fat ass would be quicker than him.
Light jog, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like people power walk faster than that jog.
Yeah.
Then, the demon catches up to the old lady and the girl with the bento box, and he's like, "Hey girl,
you stinking.
you stankin' stank. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, dude.
Little girls are like Kobe beef up in this bitch, and I'm about to Kobe on your beef."
Yeah, you stinky bitch.
And then he grabs her, and then he jumps. He takes her on the train tracks. But then Rengoku says, "You might be Oscar Pistorius, but I'm Usain Bolt."
That's right. I'm way faster, dude. I got real legs, dude.
I got real legs. I don't feel good about.
I don't like.
That.
I said it, and I instantly hated it because sometimes you say something. You forgot a very important part too, by the way, that we're gonna skip right over what I said and go to. When the demon gets to the old lady and the granddaughter, he walks up on the little girl and he's like, "Yeah, dude, you stinking. It stinks." And then before he can grab her, grandma comes out and starts throwing boxes of bento at the dude.
Yeah.
Some gangster shit, And
There's
he's like,
real gangster shit. And that's where, where was she in the Demon Slayer game?
Yeah.
Like we got fucking school kid outfits of all the kids, but
no old lady. At? Yeah, bento box
old lady throwing bento boxes, dude.
And you know what her ultimate could be? I don't remember if we talked about that. We did. This was in the beginning of this. God, I'm so dumb. Her ultimate could be the poop thing, where she eats bento boxes quickly, and then old lady diarrhea's all in her fucking pant legs and sprays it out.
Yeah.
Oh, I could smell it, and I hate that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna vomit.
Yeah. So then, while the demon is terrorizing these two, Rengoku says, "Okay, it's time for super fast fire stuff." And then he cuts the Achilles tendon of the demon and saves the girl because they're on the train tracks.
Yeah, he does. I don't remember if we mentioned it, but he goes from slow moving to very fast moving because he breathes hard
via breathing.
Yeah.
And then he turns into fire and then saves her. And then the demon limps away towards the grandma and says, "Well, I've fuck that guy. I'll eat you, I guess."
Yeah, dude, he threw those boxes at me. That's just stanky.
Right. And then Rengoku says, "Hey, don't eat her." And then the demon says, "Well, let's see who's faster, you or me. I'm gonna eat this bitch, and you're not gonna do shit about it."
And Rengoku's like, "Yeah, so okay." And then he cuts his head off. He moves really, really fast, and he cuts his head off. And he goes, "Yeah, okay, so." And then he cuts his head off. He turns into Kyle. He hits him with the "Yeah, okay, so." And then he cuts his head off, and he goes, "Yeah, I am." And then that's the end of that fight.
And then he puts his sword away, and we get flashes of the old grandma having PTSD. She's like, I remember.
You remember memories.
Yeah. Memories.
There you go.
That's what she has. She has memories. That's a very technical term.
Yeah.
And she remembers. See, I got it. And then she remembers that someone dressed the same way as Rengoku saved her once upon a time. And she goes, hey, you saved me 20 years ago. And Rengoku says,
I am 17, bitch.
Look at my fucking eyes. You think I'm fucking, you think I'm at least, like you know 40? I can't be 20 if it was 20 years ago. Right. You're trying to say I was like, what, 40?
You think I'm 40, bitch?
You think I'm 40, bitch?
You understand that you're probably 40? Do you know this is anime?
I literally pull my dick out right now. You count the rings on my dick. Ain't no 40 in this bitch.
He pulls it out and cuts it in half. Count the rings.
Count the rings right now.
1, 2, 3. I am a 12-year-old boy right now.
12 years old. Grow up.
Grow the fuck up. What are you, 22? Old ass lady?
Old ass bitch with a kid and shit.
Right. Fuck you, stupid
another bitch that's pregnant. You
fucking
gonna have another grandkid.
Right. You're gonna have triple grandkids, you old ass bitch. Swear to God. You need another cut? Cuts another chunk out. He's like, count that one now. Bet. Yeah. I ain't hiding it. 12.
His dad saved her once upon a time, and he's like, oh, that's cool. I'll tell my dad that I saved you once upon a time. And then some other demon slayer comes up. He's like, hey, so the Mugen train is gonna do the train thing tomorrow.
It's gonna drive tomorrow.
He says, okay, I'm be on it. And then he gets on the train. And before he does, the old lady and the little girl are like, hey, we got you one box for thanks, saving life, you know, because we still need money, so we can only give you one.
Yeah.
And he says, you need money? Well,
I'll buy them all.
So here's the thing. So I'm Elon Musk, and I had a tweet, and it said if it gets the majority, I'll buy this whole lady's bento box, and it was 60% that they wanted me to buy it. So here I am to buy your bento boxes.
Yep. He musked it. I cannot say that. Musked.
He musketed it.
Musketed it, dude. He loaded that rifle and musketed it, dude.
Yeah. And then he takes all of it, and then he goes on the train, and he's eating it, and he's like, oh my. And then we see Tanjiro and Inosuke and Zenitsu also get on the train. And
we get a little funny thing of Inosuke headbutting the train, and then Zenitsu and him yell at each other. And I just want to see Mugen Train again, dude.
Yeah. And then we get this thing where all the Hashira like Rengoku and think he's a decent dude, even like all the evil looking ones.
Yeah.
It's dope. It's good.
It's just establishing the thing we already know, you know? Yeah. They're like, he was such a good dude that even the bad dudes thought he was a good dude.
Even this guy who like literally looks like a bad guy, and this guy looks like Orochimaru, and then this guy has no eyeballs.
Yeah.
They all say he's pretty legit.
Yeah, and the angry dude that stabbed the shit out of Nezuko in the first season, he's like, yeah, he's a good dude. Yeah. I'm like, how did you get into the club, my guy?
Right. How did you not take one look at that person and be like, that dude's evil?
Yeah.
No, dude.
No. Your eyes can't be that wide all the time, and you can't have that many scars on your body.
Right. You see how many scars? That man, embodies small dick energy.
Yeah.
Get him out of here, dude.
Fucking love it, dude.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that dude to become my favorite.
Can't wait for it.
For it.
Yeah, so that was the episode, you know.
That's the whole episode.
I think we recounted the episode minute by minute on that.
I think we did, yeah. Like, this was probably going to be like a 20-minute podcast, and we made it last 40 minutes.
Well, the first 20 minutes were us talking about the shit Maya, you know?
Which is fucking genius. Yeah, so, you're welcome, people.
Right.
Yeah.
You're welcome that we let that into your ears, you know?
Like, you know how much money somebody could make that if they were, like, were talented and could, like, write stuff and they listened to our podcast?
Yeah.
Literal 800 IQ level shit we talk about.
Right. Like, I just spew this out with verbal words, but if someone took these verbal words and put them into physical words, You know how much you would just fucking kill it, dude?
Dude, and like they'd make video games, they'd make anime, they'd make movies.
Literally a franchise for the ages, dude.
Box office fucking hits, dude. You could spend $2 million making the movie and get $300 million back easy,
You could
dude.
literally have a $1 billion franchise where The Rock and Ryan Reynolds are the people doing the shit maya. You know what I'm saying?
And they would like the idea so much that you wouldn't have to pay them their premium prices. They'd be like, this is literally the most intelligent thing I've ever read.
This is the pinnacle of fiction.
They're like, normally we'd take like $8 million per movie, but like, I'll do it for like 20 grand, you know?
Right. And like a producer's credit, you know, and like 10% on the back end.
Right. Which they're making bank off that.
And then they could give me 100% of I would give them 100% of my back end for their front end.
Yes. He's talking about cock.
I'm talking about getting The Rock and or Ryan Reynolds cock inside of my butthole.
Yes. Or to double team you.
That's why I said and or.
How great would that be? Which one would you want to be? Which one would you want to be in the front? Like, who would you want to be looking at?
I would want to look at Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, of course.
Like Ryan Reynolds, like face, you know, like I dream of it, you know. but The Rock, like I want him to cradle me like a baby.
Yeah,
and I just fucking fuck me while he's holding me like a baby.
I don't like how you did that action, dude. I hate how you look down at it. Fuck me, dude.
That's what it was like. I want him to hold me, like, oh, you're so cute. And just fucking like hold me like a guitar and just fucking drive himself into me.
Yeah, dude. I want him to pick me up and hold me like a baby.
Yeah.
You know, like this. It's like, just hold me.
Because he could.
He could.
You know? He totally, there's no, like, I am a big guy, you know?
Yeah, he would just fucking cradle you like a baby.
No problem, dude. I just want to be rocked to sleep.
Dude, rock me to sleep, Rock. That's why your name's Rock, because you rock people to sleep.
Dude. Yeah.
That's the episode, dude. Shout
out Mugen Train. Shout out Rengoku.
Shout out The Rock cradling me like a baby.
Oh, wait. That episode got a Sonic out of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
100% what it was.
What it was.
Yeah, dude. Let us know if you like the wingding. But also don't, because like we don't care. Like we'll do this whenever people aren't around. Yeah,
because we are committed to putting awful things in your ears.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's only gonna get worse the less people are here. When it's just one of us here, dude, it's fucking over. We're getting canceled.
Dude, like some of the most homophobic, transphobic, racist.
No, don't say
fucking that. Pedophilic, like some worse. Like 4chan. We'd get banned on 4chan if it was just one of us out here. You know what
For
I'm
real.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, not even that we hold those beliefs, but like we would channel the internet off
shock humor is the thing that we do, right?
Literally was raised on Eminem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Eminem, fucking Eminem.
ICP,
Eminem. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Eminem. Like, yes, Eminem.
We would get on here, we wouldn't even say sentences. Like whoever's by themselves, literally just have a list of every slur, right? Yep. Every single one for every race, gender, everything.
They would just look up what people have been canceled for the last like 20 years and then just fucking
go off on it, dude.
Just fucking like
nobody
Twitch,
would even be laughing.
Someone would notify Twitch and like Bezos himself would come to the stream and say, "You terminated." You know what I'm saying?
He turned into Trump.
He would turn into Trump. That's how terminated we would be.
He would turn into Trump and then act like a Terminator.
Right. And then act like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger, dude. Holy fucking shit. Oh, we're so dumb, dude.
So if you're stuck around, shout out you.
Shout out you for
fucking
being
hanging in there, dude.
If you literally listen to this whole episode from front to the not front, you're crazy, dude.
You are insane.
You're a wild human.
You are a star.
You're the embodiment of the word yikes. You know what I'm saying? Yikes. Shout out you. Shout out Rengoku. Shout out Arnold Schwarzenegger, dude.
Shout out Sonic, bro.
Shout out Hey Arnold.